Hello everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's bit build. I hope you're doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building in the world of Willow Creek, and today we're doing the BFF household house. So before I talk about the build, I just want to say that if you heard my voice sounds a bit different, that's because I'm still recovering. So if you followed me on Twitter or Instagram, you might have seen my update that I was really sick for the past week and I almost lost my voice because I got flu, I got cold, and my throat was hurt so bad, like I don't understand why. And although my mom tested positive for the third time, I tested myself and luckily I tested negative, so pretty sure it was because just the weather, because the weather was so extreme lately. Like it's going to be like really hot, like 35 degrees Celsius, and within like less than half an hour it will be like pouring rain so heavily. So I think one of the main reason why I got sick because of the like extreme weather, and also I feel like I'm better. I'm getting better as for now. Not fully recovered yet, but definitely way better than yesterday or even this morning. So as I mentioned, this is going to be for the BFF household, and they used to live on the lot next door, which is a 40 by 30 lot, and I think that it's just way too big. It's a one-story house, I believe. I don't know about that because it's so dark and gloomy, and I don't know, it feels spooky for me. So I thought they deserve something kind of like, I don't know, fun and more exciting. And because they're all young adults, I thought that having like a, I don't know, like a smaller build, nice for them. And to be honest, it's kind of not easy for me to build so many base game builds back to back. I mean, yes, I do love doing base game builds, but sometimes the styles are just too repetitive. I mean, we can't do like crazy styles like, I don't know, like Art Deco maybe. I mean, not to say that I'm going to build an Art Deco build in the near future, but basically the options are limited, I would say. And it's not, basically like it's not easy, but I'm doing my best to kind of like varies one build to another, although they supposed to look kind of similar in a way that they belong in the same neighborhood. I hope you understand what I mean. But for this build we have 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, I believe. Yeah, so we have 1 bedroom downstairs, which is the Travis's bedroom, and we have Summer's and Liberty's bedrooms upstairs, and they have this kind of like a weird love triangle, I believe. I'm not really sure because I built this like 2-3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, and I don't really remember anything. So I believe like they're in a love triangle situation, like an awkward love triangle situation, something like that. And for this household, I think that I want them to have like a makeover, not to change them way too much, because I kind of like reflects back on what the community reacted when the Gods family got updated, you know. So I wanted them to be a little or like slightly updated, especially for the winter or like cold and hot weather outfits. But yeah, that's basically what I thought, and I still have so many builds to be done, like at least 10 builds. So I was thinking if I'm going to work with the, what is that kit or pack house, no, like holiday free pack stuff thing. As for now, the builds that I've done are purely base game builds, and I don't use anything except base game items like the holiday celebration stuff pack thing. I don't use any of that, but do let me know what you think of doing like a base game and that pack only, because I believe it's still available for free to be redeemed on EA app, not EA Play, yeah, EA app. And yeah, basically just do let me know what you think of that, because I will do more builds, like base game builds in the future. And yeah, just basically like do let me know what you think of that. And for this build, oh my god, I am so sorry, my voice still sounds a bit too dry and cracky, but for this build, I want this build to be a bit more like, I don't know, like a fun build, more happy vibe, energetic, basically resemblance the young adults, because that's what I thought when I was building this. And for the kitchen, we have the like bluish yellow situation, and I kind of decorate the bedrooms based on their outfits. So for Travis, as an example, he wears this kind of like a maroon, I don't know, diamond shaped pattern sweatshirt, I think, not really sure, but yeah, basically like maroon top and brown pants, I think. Hopefully I'm right, but you know what I mean. And for who are you? Oh, Liberty Lee, she wears like a yellow and bright pinkish purpley color, I believe. But I thought that it's so vibrant that it's kind of a bit too loud, so I did change the bed letter to have more like a white color, so it's not too like punch in the face, something like that. And every single bedroom has their own balcony except for Travis, I believe. I am so sorry if I don't really remember anything, because I built this like 3 weeks ago, and yeah, I haven't touched my PC for the past 10 days, so I'm not really sure. This is the upstairs bedroom, not bedroom but bathroom, and I thought doing double sinks kind of fancy, and I decided to do that here. And for Summer's bedroom, I thought that since she's an athletic kind of sim, I decided to give her a treadmill, which is very fancy, but I think it's okay. And it's kind of not easy to work with these sims, because I mean, yes, they're a bit easier for you to, you know, like kind of doing the bedrooms and stuff, because they have their own background story, but sometimes it's just too generic and it's not really easy, especially for me to, you know, like kind of break down what they like and what their bedroom's supposed to look like and those things. But I think I did okay here, and we're basically finished with the interior. We're doing the front yard here, so I wanted to have this kind of a very uniform but not too similar. Basically, like they're supposed to have the same style from one house to another, and I'm not sure. I think the tiles that I use here aren't the same with the house next door, but I think it looks kind of nice, and it does look like it belongs here in Willow Creek. But we still have 3 more builds. Yeah, one of them is going to be a little park, and I'm going to do like a retirement house, or like the house for grandparents, like elders, maybe like they are best friends since their young age, and they've been living together for a couple of years now. That's basically what I thought for the next house, but I'm not really sure. And the last house is going to be like a starter house, I think, but do let me know what you think of that. So we're basically finishing up the build here with some porch items and landscaping, and my voice is cracking again. I am so sorry, but we're finishing up the build here. So after this, we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is elfathiera, or you can find it under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link on the description box below. That will bring you to my Ko-fi blog post. It'll have 2 different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is the Trade Fast link from Share. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you find this video inspiring and the build useful to your game. And if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I am going to go now. I am sorry for my cracky voice, but thank you so much for joining in me and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!